Friendly neighborhood gamer here, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, we are going to be going over 2 glitches that are still currently working after the 1.09 patch. But of course, before we get into that, let's shout out to some of the new subscribers to the channel. So thank you Guto Maza, Gabriel Rigoni, Brian Harden, David Tang, Andre Fernandez, Schnonk, and Mr. Smoochie01. Thank you all so much for subscribing to the channel. I really appreciate it, so thank you for watching my videos. I also really quickly wanted to say thank you to each and every one of you that view my videos. I'm very grateful. Even if you haven't subscribed, I still really am grateful for you just viewing my videos, so thank you. Now with that said, let's get right into the video. So the first glitch we're going to be showcasing is going to be the Tumble Buff glitch, which still currently works. If you have the Rivers of Blood in your right hand and the Uji Katana in your left with Seppuku on it, we can do the Tumble Buff glitch. Now this does work with most weapons that you usually can't add an Ash of War to, so I will show you it here in just a sec on how it works. So I'll show you what it looks like here in normal speed. We're going to be putting Seppuku on the Rivers of Blood to give it even more bleed damage. So let me slow it down for you just to show you how it works. We are going to be using our empty flask. Once your character looks down, what you're going to do is then hold the left trigger or the Ash of War button. And then once you've done that, hurry and press start and try to unequip the Uji Katana with Seppuku on it. And if you get the timing down perfectly and you're able to unequip the weapon, you will have put Seppuku on the Rivers of Blood or your other weapon of choice. Now this does only last for 60 seconds, so if you're going to use it, do it before you go into a boss fight because it will be pretty hard to do during the boss fight, and then do as much damage as possible to the boss of choice. So as you can see, I was able to do the Tumble Buff. Now what we're going to do is just go in and try and output as much damage as possible. Now I don't have the correct talismans on to make this even more deadly, but this is just to showcase what it can do. It does a decent amount of damage to most bosses, especially ones that are susceptible to bleed damage. And this does work with other weapon effects as well. It's just all about the timing when you're trying to do this glitch. The next one we have is probably going to be one of the best early rune farms that you can do. This is going to be at this site of grace, and of course if you haven't seen this before, you just have to kill this dragon with a bleed weapon to get the runes. Hurry and run back to the site of grace before he completely dies, and it will reset the dragon and you can repeat this again. And again, just make sure you're using a bleed weapon for this as it makes it a lot more reliable. But basically, you just keep slashing away at the dragon, keep an eye on his health, and once it's right about at the end, you'll notice he twitches, and that's when you're going to run back to the site of grace as fast as possible. So just keep slashing away at the dragon till he gets to low health, and then I will show you the indicator to run back to the site of grace. Now, if you have already killed this dragon, sadly you're going to have to wait till your next playthrough in order to do this. So as you can see, we're approaching the low health bar. Once you see the dragon twitch, that's when you know he's in the process of dying and you need to run back to the site of grace. So right there, when you see him twitch, you need to get on torrent and head back to the site of grace as fast as possible. And if you've done it correctly, then what you're going to do is receive the runes and then you can repeat the process all over again. But anyways, guys, that's it for today. Let me know if you guys have any questions. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you guys next time. Hit the damn subscribe button already.